Okay. Officially day 2 of Case of the Golden Idol now. Last time we got into some shenanigans. There was different. There's a cult. Clearly, there's different masks associated with different parts of the cult. It was a doozy. For lack of a better term, this one was a doozy. And now we move on. So we just beat the strange practices of a secretive society. That's putting it lightly. And we're moving on to the crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Let's go. Okay. Playing so many different games, I'm gonna have to wrap my head around this again. Alright, rules. Griffin Rebirth. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If no one can repeat miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle but mere magic. Claimant is punished to death. Alright. History. In 1725, the first Dark Hand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. In 1756, Proud Beastmaster Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to spirits. 1764, Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. 1771, Proud Beastmaster Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. So, Dark Hand Lord Harrington jumped off a cliff to his death. Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle of Proud Beast Pledsley, proving him unworthy. Angus McBain produced a homunculus as well. And then Angus McBain hypnotized the same man as well. So Angus McBain is just constantly outdoing the person. Maybe Angus is the one reborn. Also, let me go back to rules for a second. I can't click on any of these, just Griffin Rebirth. Okay. Alright. What else is there? I got the rules. Where's the history one? Jumped, flying, seance, homunculus, hypnosis, Angus McBain. I think I've clicked on everything. Sure have. Alright. So the masks have come off. That was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn. So we got a ruby ring. And then we got a seal with, it looks to be IIV. Is that 3? Because V is 5, but it's coming before. Okay. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you brothers to great many changes. Wait a minute. Isn't that the dude who we brought in last time? We helped him out and he was initiated into the cult or whatever. Can I ask something about the stamp? Of course, Fabs. Fabs, welcome in. It's good to see you. They do look like him. We got a ruby ring, and then we've got a book. Miracle preparation. After the input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position, and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. Weird. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action. If the eye is red, it is ready for J input. If it will turn blue afterwards. We've read this before. Does it got to be stamped? Would it be 7 instead of 3, or is that too far back? So you can tell me to shut the fuck up. I've never played this game, so I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. That could be something to factor in, but honest to God, I couldn't tell you. Griffin Reborn. Bro's wearing boots of some sort. So you're not wearing those. You're wearing different shoes. There's a dead dude back there. 5 strange looking masks. So everybody took their masks off because Griffin was reborn. Set of heavy wooden oars. And thus Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. So we've got a ruby ring and a silver crown with gems. Here, I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. So this one has the hats. A golden snuff box filled with opium powder. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Oh, so this is the staff. It has the golden idol inside. So it's inside the cane handle. Paracelsus Guide to Making a Homunculus is worth reading for a laugh. A ruby ring. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offended me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. So it's Lazarus is the person that we brought in. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane and it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his, Dark Hand Steward. What an honor to experience such a historical event. Wait, I recognize this dude. He's part of the cult too? What the fuck? Nicholas Maker's in the cult? No. Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. June 23rd, 1791. Location, the lighthouse on Gull Inlet near the Horn of Codhead. Time noon. Angus McBain, Alistair Coach, James Turner, Walter Keane, Lazarus Hurst. In charge of notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. And June 3rd, 1971. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Darkhand Master JT. Okay. There's footsteps. Okay. This man is not breathing and has a severe wound at the back of his head. Arm appears to be broken. So this is the bottom of the cane? Hey, yo. Water Snake Master, lately I've experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Proud Beastmaster. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors of the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing over it. It will unbalance your humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. Legs are broken, blow to the head, and arm is broken. Holy. He's having a good day. Door is locked from the inside. By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire General Alistair Coach. Trap door that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse, not locked. Okay, we have 31 of 31 clues here. Alright. Oh boy. People who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. Okay. So this guy is Lazarus. I think his name is Lazarus Hurst. I know you are Nicholas Maker. Okay. So blank blank, use the blank blank the blank wait, blank 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 the blank, using the blank to demonstrate the miracle of blank and become blank blank. Okay. Blank 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 the blank afterwards. This resulted in blank blank's death from a blank blank. Alright. And become, so I know Griffin Reborn goes here. Lazarus Hurst then goes up here. Oh, I understand. Okay, so they use the golden idol probably to fly, I'm guessing, because it would be like enough. It would have been like enough force from the bottom of the. It would have been like enough force from the bottom of the. Ari, finally back home. We can finally watch you and Bobby at the same time. Ari, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It would have probably been like enough force from the idol. And then Hearst could use it. But then once it switches to the other version, right? It switches to the other color, then it wouldn't be able to repeat it. So, I'm assuming based off of the note here, because Angus McBain is the one constantly repeating the miracles. I'm guessing Angus McBain is the dead one here. So Lazarus Hearst jumped from the lighthouse using the seal? Using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become Griffin reborn. Blank, 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 blank. Afterwards, this resulted in blank, blank's death. So, I think this is Angus McBain. Let me go back to this note. Darkhand Stewart, dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the chiefs reflect greater about my past. You offend me greatly. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing his miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. While performing the miracle, he put the following glyphs. Shayla, good morning. How was the sleep, dude? Presses a small lever on the handle of the cane and it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. Intensely? Intense good morning? I've noted the staff will work just as well as in your hands as his. Huh. I don't know about that. Okay. Trying to think who else has a note. What other notes there are. Okay, so the people, Lazarus Hearst, Walter Keane, James Turner, Alistair Coach, Angus McBain. I'm thinking this guy is Walter Keane because of the hats. Let me think here. And then let me look in pockets again. You have that, and then you have the crown. Lord Angus McBain. Where's Alistair Coach? So then, let's just try and then it would be Alistair Coach. I think it would be this guy. No. Identities are not filled in correctly. Okay, so we just need to get those swapped. So that is all correct. Angus McBain is the one who died. So Angus McBain jumped from the lighthouse. This resulted in Angus McBain's death from a head wound. We got it. Okay. Stay and explore because I want to get everything else. Oh, 1 second. Alright, I'm gonna leave you on this because I need to go get my laundry. So, we figured out the identities and we figured out the... We're gonna wait for the screen to go black for a second and then come back. Alright, we're back. We figured out most of this stuff. We need to figure out the stuff on the right now. So who had the magical relic on their hands chronologically? I'm thinking it was Lazarus first, then Angus McBain, and then Walter grabbed the broken part after. Okay. And it's blank blank blackmail blank blank to find out how blank blank would perform the miracle of blank. So Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane to find out how Lazarus Hurst would perform the miracle of flying. Cool. Alright, we got it all correct. This one's pretty straightforward. I won't lie. Alright. Next up, we have the interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Somebody did. Hello, puzzle people. Potato! Potato, good to see you. Hope you're good. Also, Miranda, welcome in. Let's see what we got. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. That last one flew by really quickly. It seemed pretty straightforward, though. Okay, let's try and remember who people are. This is... I'm trying to remember your name. It's escaping me. You are Alice. Wait, one of you is Alistair, and then one of you is like Turner. And then I think I remember you as one of the servants when that lady died. Okay, let's start cooking here. We have 36 things to take care of. So we got tea house, chess house, croquet field, library, salon, flower beds, fountain, flower beds. Okay, so we have a bit of a layout here. Lots of people involved. Why are you holding the big scissors? Oh Lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden shears. This dude died from a boomerang? No fucking way. This is such a mess. However, we clean the blood out of the rug. Bro is geeked. Look at his eyes. Oh my god. Ha, Leopold, your plan to frame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Ring with ruby, a clean doctor's scalpel, and a clean small sword. Button, frame 2. Glass full of sherry, and an almost empty glass of sherry. Maybe it wasn't the boomerang that, maybe the boomerang killed him. Something tells me the boomerang's gonna come back. Ain't that the dang truth? Alright. Fallen bottle of sherry. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well he was killed by that Lemurian savage. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about my prime minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. So that's James Turner. Dear friend. Clean small sword. You're missing a button on your jacket. Why are you look high as hell, dude? This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. Ring with a ruby, clean small sword. See, I recognize you two. Who's the one with the blue hair? Hello, Marge. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, at one of the balls you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company too. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. A brownstone slate seal. Spicy smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of the Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. And a clean Lemurian war club. Dear Prince, as you know, I am a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Two clan to spend a leisurely weekend on my estate with some of our political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay. Let's look at this. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Constable Arthur Faulkner. A lot of things here. Holy shit, dude. Testimonies. Billiam claims that one planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush saw the young gentleman and foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Claims that... Podrick claims that served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep, suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart, was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm, then saw the deceased lying in the salon. Alistair. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together, and he was very close to winning the alarm when the alarm was raised. James. He drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library, get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. Nota bene, as the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Ergen, slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language, claims that everything young Master Bell said is absolutely correct. Gideon, played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair coach, lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. And Leopold had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon, and found the body. And upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Holy shit. Okay. Seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Okay. The man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his head. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. So he has the button, the missing button from his jacket. Psychoactive plants, drugged symptoms, spotty onion, an illusion of unity with the universe, increased appetite, hiccups. Black poppy, sleepiness, white of eyes get a pink tint. You drank it, and you drank it. Lemurian lichen, hyperconcentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking, red berry, surge of energy, vocalization of your thoughts, twitching aggression. So you and you ingested black poppy. You ingested Lemurian lichen. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit. Rose bushes. London Gazetteer. New Order Party. Who will be the new Prime Minister? Election results. New Order, moderates, loyalists. The New Order wins. Loyalists and moderates. The New Order Party have the most MPs, but it is clear the two old parties will form a coalition. Oh yeah, they don't have the most. They have the most seats, but they don't have a majority government. This means either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become the Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party in opposition. We got chess. We got tea. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. An unfinished croquet mat on the grass. Chrysanthemum bushes. And then this takes me outside. Okay. Oh, God. Location of each suspect when the body was found. Early in the morning, blank, 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 blank. In the blank and blank a blank. Meanwhile, in the blank, 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 and a blank, a Lemurian blank from the blank, in the blank at around noon, blank, 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 and blank the blank on him to blank, blank, blank. And blank, blank is the victim. The blank is the murder weapon. The blank is where he was murdered. Body was found by blank, blank. Okay. Okay. Let me think here. Alright, so we know for a fact that this is James Turner. And we know for a fact this is Alistair Coach. Because we've seen them in previous ones. Okay. Fuck, this... I shouldn't have said the last one was easy, because this one just seems ridiculous. Okay. I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Leopold, your plan to frame Patu is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Leopold, Leopold, Leopold. Leopold. Let me go back out. I want to read this paper again. Leopold who? Moderate leader Valentine. Loyalist leader Blanchard and moderate leader Valentine. Elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend. You and Leopold to discuss the prime minister situation. So this guy is Valentine, I think. And then this guy is Leopold. So that means Leopold Blanchard. And then something Valentine. 2 clan. You're Arthur Faulkner. So we can get that out of the way. Arthur Faulkner. I'm gonna have to come back to yours. Billiam. Planted and pruned all of the chrysanthemums. So you're Billiam. Podrick. Served Lord Alistair and the chess house master arrived. So this seems like it's probably Podrick. Podrick. Leopold. Gideon. James Ergen. Everything Master Bell says is correct. Okay, let me go back. It says Gideon. No, Ergen. Ergen is from Lemuria. So maybe... So that's Ergen. Maybe it's Ergen 2. And then... Gideon. Lord Alistair Coach. Master Turner, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. So then... Podrick. So then the only other person that this could be, so that's Gideon. What is the only... Augustus Valentine. Because that would be the only other name. Because there's all these names here, and Augustus is the only one that isn't mentioned. And then maybe say Gideon... Maybe Gideon Bell. And then Podrick Hill. Billiam Spade. Oh my god! He's the greatest to ever do it. Okay. This helps a lot. So we know that Augustus Valentine is the victim. Boomerang is the weapon. The Salon is where he was murdered. Body found by... Let me go back. Oh, the interrogation. Leopold instructed the butler. So Leopold. It was Leopold Blanchard who found the body. Cool, great, okay. So where was everyone then? So Leopold found the body. Falling asleep, saw Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor, asleep. So, you both drank sherry in the library. Both had sherry in the library. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up, the butler entered the salon, found the body. Okay. The gardener was in the library. The loyalist was also in the library. Gideon. Ergen played croquet with Ergen in the morning, got bored, and went to drink tea in the house. Drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention. Interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair coach lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and shortly return afterwards. So I'm thinking Gideon, the young man, was in the chess house. And then if we look at Gideon, Ergen was in the chess house as well. We're also in the chess house. The gardener, so that's Billiam, continued his work on the roses. In the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work on the rose bushes until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. So the gardener was in the flower beds. Or rose bush, or whatever. The doctor... So we're looking for the general now. Alistair Coach. Where was Alistair Coach? In the morning, they practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and set the butler away. They played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. So that means the doctor, they were both in the chess house? No. Okay. Not everybody was in the chess house. Would, instead of the flower beds, would it be the field? No. Let me look again. Flower beds, flower beds. Let me look at everybody's. Podrick. Entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. So I think Leopold and maybe that's a lie because... Okay, location of each suspect when the body was found. So then would it be the salon isn't even an option here. So it's tea house, chess house, field, library, flower beds, fountain. Wait a second. Why can't I use salon? Doctor was in the chess house. You were all... Was the loyalist in the salon too? Let me review this. Gideon. Got bored and went to drink in the tea house. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon, and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Gardener? Okay, I think the gardener was in the flower beds. So Billiam says, planted and pruned chrysanthemum bush, then in the rose bush. From there saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Hold the front door. Flower beds and okay, flower beds and fountain are separate. I think they, okay, so they were both in the library then. So you were in the salon then. So one of these is wrong. Okay, loyalists, because the loyalists went to the salon to find the body. Butler was still in the library. But where was the doctor? Young man and the prince. Gideon says chess house. Ergen, everything Master Bell says is correct. James. Hello. Oh, I just got my laundry, sorry. Okay. Where'd the butler came from the library, get rid of the bad sherry. And the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. So Alistair. Where's the chess house? Chess house is over there. Alistair played together and was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Okay, they played together and was very... Okay, so... Confirmed Alistair and James were both in the chess house. Confirmed that... Leopold and Podrick. So Podrick was in the library. Leopold's in the salon. I don't know about these two, though. Because he's saying that he saw the Lemurian in the window. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So... Master to come to the chess house and send the butler away. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So Alistair left at one point, but he was there when the alarm was raised. Maybe they were in the field because they weren't actually in the chess house. So one of these is off. What if it instead it was in the field? No. Okay, so flower beds is correct. 2 or fewer slots are correct. Maybe they're in the field because they weren't actually there. Shit. One of them's... This one's tough. Because I changed that, and then it's like... Go field. 2 or few slots are incorrect. Chess house. Well, you weren't in the salon, though. No, you were in the library. Who was in the... Was anybody in the tea house? Was anybody near the fountain? Saw the deceased lying in the salon. There's something up with Gideon. Okay. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. So maybe... Oh, okay, so did he ever leave the tea house? Maybe they're both in the tea house then. There we go. Oh, okay. So they never actually left the tea house. They were talking about the chess house, but they never actually left the tea house. So that's where they were. Okay. Okay, early morning, blank, blank. Blank, 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 in the blank, blank, and blank, a blank. Okay. This is a doozy, holy. Planted and pruned. Saw the young gentleman and foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon, moved to the road bush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at noon, continuing his work under the roses until the alarm was raised. In the... Planted... What does... Okay, so James is accusing... James is accusing... Leopold. Alistair... Okay, so Alistair left at one point. So here's what I'm thinking. Alistair... We're going to try and work a little bit backwards here. Alistair Coach planted the button on... Wait, Alistair Coach killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard in the salon around noon. So that's... I think we got all this right. Wait a second, wait a second. There's a missing boomerang from up here. Meanwhile, in the... early in the morning. Fuck, man, this is something else. Was this Mr. Spade in the garden? Lord Leopold had drunk. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Early morning, served Lord Alistair in the chess house. His master arrived. Instructing him to dispose of the spoiled cherry. Okay, early in the morning. James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library I don't know. Early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the Lemurian boomerang. Meanwhile, in the James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, wait. Meanwhile, in the killed, stole, drugged. Because Gideon Bell drank the tea, and that's why he's blinking. But what does that mean? Also, let me look at the tea house in the salon. Wait a second, let me look at Alistair's story. Again, Alistair. So he played chess with the butler. Meanwhile, in the chess house, what? What's the blue one? There's drugged, stole, frame, planted. Wait. Stole a button. Could be planted. Lemurian boomerang from the Salon. I think the easy one here is a Lemurian planted a Lemurian. Meanwhile, in the chess house. Meanwhile, in the library. I got it. Alistair Coach drugged Podrick Hill, because that's why he has the red. No, this is not filled in correctly. No, wait, not in the chess house. Meanwhile, in the where is it? Where is it? I need library. Meanwhile, in the library, no. Provoke. Alistair Coach kill. Okay. Fuck. This one's really fucking hard. Because the butler and the loyalist were both dead, like asleep. They were knocked out from drugs. Because I think Alistair Coach killed Augustus Valentine because he went back to the... Okay, Billiam. Billiam not involved here. Podrick. Entering the library to take away the glasses, suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Well, because he has the red eyes. So I think he also passed out. I think he checks out. I think he might have passed out from the brandy because he was supposed to go dispose of it, right? He was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. He's lying, though. Claims that. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together, and he was very close to winning the alarm when raised. Ordered the butler to clean up the library to get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. Ergen. Gideon. Saw Lord Alistair Coach lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly after. Had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw Lemurian observing him through the door. Glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor. Woke up the butler. I think the bottom part is right. Meanwhile, in the library, Alistair Coach. Fuck, man. Boomerang is the murder weapon, for sure. Salon is where he was murdered. Body was found by Leopold Blanchard. That's much we know. James Turner. Maybe it was Podrick Hill? Because, like, who prepared the... I think it was James Turner because he didn't drink it. Leopold did. And stole a button. Meanwhile, in the library. In the salon around noon. Because it has to be either drugged or killed or planted. So I think it's drugged blank blank. Why would... This is early in the morning. Because it's a name, blank, blank, blank. And then it's a name, whatever this is, and then another name. So I'm looking at all the blues. There's stole, provoke, planted, killed, frame, drugged. So the way I look at it is Alistair left the chess match, went to the went to the chess match, left the chess match, killed Augustus Valentine. Meanwhile, in the... Imagine being named Billiam. Salon. No. Spicy smelling tea. So Gideon drank the tea. And it just kind of seemed like they hung out in the... Oh! I have an idea. This is a Lemurian War Club. No blood on that. No blood on that. The blood is on the boomerang. Would it be... James Turner drugged Podrick? No. James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Or planted. Planted a... What's this? Where's the seal? Let's continue our discussion at noon. Okay, maybe... because it had to happen at the end of this whole process, right? So he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. So I'm thinking this ending, man, and killed Alistair Coach. Planted the button on him. Because the Master Turner come to the chess house, it's in the butler away. Just as Ergen was remarking in the chess house, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly after. This is a tough one. Let me look at this. Loss of perception of time. Rapid blinking. So let me think. For Gideon, he lost. So he would have lost the perception of time. Got bored, went to drink in the tea in the tea house. He drank the tea, so he would have lost his perception of time then. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. So maybe did Ergen drug Did Ergen drug? Hold the front door. Meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen 2 drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian boomerang from the Salon. In the Salon at around noon, oh my god, was it Ergen? In the Salon at noon, Ergen 2. Oh, no, wait. Alistair Coach. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. So meanwhile in the tea house, Ergen 2 drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian boomerang from the Salon. Planted in the Salon at around noon. Alistair Coach. What if in the Salon at around noon, Leopold Blanchard killed Augustus Valentine and planted the boomerang on him to frame Ergen 2? No. Okay, let's go back. Leopold Blanchard planted the button, and then Alistair Coach. So maybe it was Podrick Hill. No. So then it would be back to James Turner. Drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen 2 drugged Gideon Bell and stole Lemurian boomerang from the Salon. In the Salon at around noon, Alistair Coach killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. We're one away. I gotta go back then. Who was where? Whomst was where? Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So he planted the button to frame Leopold Blanchard. Tea House stole Lemurian boomerang, but the boomerang is the weapon, right? So how would Ergen... How would... Okay, if Ergen stole it, then... No. Ergen 2. James. Turn. Okay. Back to Alistair Coach. So now it's 1. Any other thing? Thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke conflict. Stole a seal? Stole a sherry? Stole a club? It's gotta be a button, because the button's important. It's on the body. In the Salon at around noon, Alistair Coach killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. But if the boomerang is the murder weapon, are they working with the Lemurians? Is it in the Salon? Fuck, man. Because Salon... In the Salon at around noon. I don't know, man. I'm lost at this point. Stole a Lemurian boomerang from the Salon. And I guess, did Ergen give that to... stole it from the Salon. Okay. In the Salon at around noon, Alistair Coach killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. Would it be drugged? One away, man. And the boomerang was from the Salon. Ergen and Gideon. Would it be planted? I think Alistair and James were up to something. Leopold is obviously, like, getting messed with. Leopold Blanchard's the right name. Augustus Valentine is the right name. Oh! I'm having so much trouble with this. Wait a second. Would it be Alistair Coach was the one that did the... Because he would have stole the button, right? No. Fuck! So it is James Turner that drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole the button. Meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen 2 drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian boomerang from the Salon. This is the Salon. That's the library. In the Salon at around noon, Alistair Coach killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button. The boomerang on him, maybe? Instead of the button? In the Salon at around noon, because the body's in the Salon, Augustus Valentine is there. Maybe he didn't kill him there? Maybe he killed him in the library and then he moved the body. Right? No. I'm gonna crash out, man. Okay. Can I get a light nudge as to what I'm getting wrong here? Because I fear I'm way too lost in the sauce. Because I'm just like, what one thing am I off on here? You can confirm which paragraphs are correct. Okay, that would be really helpful. Because the names are correct. First and third are totally good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, names are all good. So then it's one of these 5. Some Lemurian boomerang, I think, checks out. The boomerang was in the Salon. I think. But he has a Lemurian club. But that comes from up there. So that, I think, is fine. And in the tea house. Were they in the tea house when he was drugged? They were both in the tea house. Is it planted? No. Fuck me. Were they not in the tea house? Let me go back. Let me go back. I'm crashing out. They went to go drink tea in the tea house. The tea was in the tea house. Maybe that wasn't that. Maybe he drugged him earlier. Maybe they were in the field playing. I'm gonna kick myself. Were they in the chess house when they were drinking it? Were they in the library when they were drinking it? Were they in the salon when they were drinking it? Were they in the flower beds when they were they in the fountain? Dude, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind right now. I'm gonna get it though. So it's drugged, stole. He killed Gideon Bell. So it would be weird if if it were the boomerang, since that, or it's a Lemurian club? Seal? Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm so goofy! You're right, because he had it in his pocket. I wasn't even thinking about that. Dude. Oh, that's a goofy one. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James Manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. So much going on with that scene. I got like right to the end though. Okay. See, I was thinking he stole the boomerang and like gave it. So I was like had a canon in my head that like obviously wasn't accurate, but we got there at least.